Hey everyone, welcome to the new video. And today I'm not working on the car. I'm gonna play some games, Assetto Corsa. So some of you guys may be familiar with this game, some of you guys might be new. But today I'm gonna teach you how to start drifting in this game. So many of you guys may be new to the game, but just give you some introduction because this is one of the most realistic racing simulator. And you can see the different kind of mode, but you can do some research online first. I believe you guys already know the game when you're playing, so I'm gonna just show you guys what I do when I start drifting. Yeah, this is so many people say you just need to practice to make perfect, but I just want to show you some tips. Alright, let's get started. Maybe I just go to the practice mode. And before I do that, I just want to show you some introduction because you can see my setup is pretty basic. So I'm still using the Xbox One and Thrustmaster. I almost forgot what model is this, but it's something kind of like a TX series. So no manual gear knob, but just two pedals. Yeah, because I personally driving manual transmission car in real life, but in the game I just want less hassle. But maybe in the future I'm gonna upgrade. But yeah, let's just try to find a map. I think this map is good for drifting. Alright. I'm gonna use the Super. Or you can start with some less powerful cars. Because I found the BMW so M3 E30 M3 drift car is pretty nice for drifting as well. Alright. And just remember, so those things. So I keep the ABS factory, but stability control 0. So everything just as realistic as possible. Because if you use the stability control, so it's not really drifting at all, to be honest. So the feel is different, totally different. If I use 50%, it feels pretty unrealistic. Alright, so manual transmission, let's get started. And so at the beginning, so when you start playing this game with 0 stability control, you might think, oh, it's too slippery, like driving on ice, right? Yeah, same as me at the beginning. I think it's a little bit hard to do, to be honest. But once you get used to it, so still very important, practice makes perfect. So I'm not really good at this game at this stage, but I think I'm good enough to teach you some basic things. So you can see that's the menu. So we're in the game, so just click on setup because I have some pre-setup saved already. Let me check. I think I get the drift setup. Pretty much just change the tire to a straight tire. I think it's better than the semi-slick. The semi-slick sometimes is too grippy and it's not easy to drift. Also the camber, so front one I moved down to the maximum because sometimes just better angle for the front grips. Also tire pressure, maybe just lower the back slightly because when the temperature goes up, so it will become pretty stiff. I mean pretty high pressure. And the back, I wish I can use 0, but 0.5, negative 0.5 is okay. Some other things, don't need to worry too much about it, but just very basic. And here we go. So I don't have clutch, just 2 pedals, but you can see. So I use the hood. Let me just turn on the volume slightly higher. You can hear what's going on. So what I normally do, so you just drive it first. You don't have to start drifting at the beginning, right? You have to start running before you start to steer it, right? So just drive, feel the car, feel the grip. So you can see just slightly control, oversteer. Just try to control the oversteer. Don't have to go too fast. Yeah, you can see just a little bit. So when the car starts spinning, release the, not release, but just loosen up the gas pedal. You can do some adjustment. So if you really want to start drifting, you have to like really driving fast first in the game, just to feel the movement of the car, like what I'm doing now. And so from the next lap, probably around 50 seconds, so I will show you how to actually start to drifting. Right now it's been a while since the last time I played this game, so I probably need some time to get used to it something. And you can see this map is the corner is pretty smooth and it's not too heavy, so just really mild corner, so it's pretty good for the practice. Yeah, just don't be afraid in the game, just feel what's going on. So from the next corner, I will try to give it a little bit skid. Let me check. Yeah, just like that, a little bit, right? But you can see, you have to be really sensitive about the feel on the steering wheel and also the game. Because right now you're not driving in your real life, but in the game, actually when you get used to it, so you can still feel a lot in the game, especially the movement of the steering wheel, transfer it to your hand. Yeah, I wish this car is slightly more power. You can see slightly struggle at the moment. Yeah, probably just need a little bit more speed. Yeah, but pretty much just the pedal control. You can see, you don't have to try too hard, but just slowly tap the gas pedal, and it's more important to feel the car. But I think I will start with some basic stuff. So you can see right now, so that corner, let's move down to first gear. Alright, so if you full throttle and hold it, so what's gonna happen? So if I don't move, you can see, if I don't move the steering wheel, sometimes it will adjust by itself. What about here? So if I, you can see if I, mean it's kind of hard to explain what's going on if you're not really using the steering wheel at the moment by yourself. But so pretty much yeah, I think I need a more powerful car. Yeah, so in front of me is another nice and smooth corner. So I start with first gear, second gear. Just give it a little bit weight transfer. Yeah, this car is slightly lack of power in third gear sometimes. And a big left turn. So the weight transfer is important in the game, but the power also need, because I don't have clutch, so I cannot kick the clutch sometimes. So I can only rely on the gas pedal. Also the handbrake is on the button. So it's not easy to press sometimes during the drifting. So right now I'm pretty much just doing the power sliding without using the handbrake, but still it's a good way to learn how to do the counter steering, stuff like that, so you can learn more about the physics of the car. You can see. And probably in the next video I'm gonna use the next clip, so I'm gonna use the more powerful car. And you can also download on the Steam from PC, so that will be a better version. But right now I'm just don't have too much time to play the game, but you can see. So alright, let's try another car. So I'll use the Turbo Super and Toyota Super 2JZ. So this is another really good car for drifting in this game as well. Also the most important thing is just using the zero stability, so you can learn faster. Because before I using the 50%, so slowly drop to 40%, 30%, 20%. But when you're using the 0%, it's totally different. But if you feel too hard to use 0% at the beginning, so you can start with 50% or even 100%. You can feel what's going on when you're driving. Yeah, but 0% would be really good for drifting. Also, I have some pre-setting for the drifting. You can see I'm using the pretty much lock diff and straight tires. Maybe I'll raise up a little bit tire pressure. 25. Yeah, because when you're driving, the tire become hotter. Alright. And 100% turbo pressure. So this car is much faster response. You can see. But it's a different car, sometimes I still have to get used to it. But it will be easier to spin the wheel. Yeah, it's been a while since the last time, but I just need to get back the feeling. Yeah. So after this lap, so I will check some of the replay. Yeah, just need some better angle. I probably need a 4th gear. Pretty much maxed out the Alright, let's check. Yeah, definitely need more practice. But it's pretty fun. So this is close to the real life feeling of the car. So some people say if you can drift pretty well in the game, so in real life you can probably do better. But just sometimes depending on the tires and stuff. But when you're in the car, you will have a better instinct. Also feel the movement of the car. So this game really helped you to improve the driving skill. You can see just a little bit too much, but you can see once you get used to it, in that situation you can know how to handle, right? You can save the car. Alright, so let's have a look at some of the replay and see what it looks like. Let's move faster slightly. Alright. Just need a little bit more power. Not that bad, right? Just need a slightly bigger angle, but so just as a beginner, you can see how to practice drifting in the Assetto Corsa. So you don't have to rush things, just learn step by step, driving slowly and feel the car. Maybe do some, you can see, slower adjustment first before you're doing the faster speed. Let's see. Yeah, just need to control the car more accurate. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so that's pretty much for everything. You can see it's a good turn. Yeah, if you're new to the game, so just don't worry about the crashing, just keep driving, and I think after 2 or 3 days you will feel you will find that sweet point when the car start drifting and balance just by the steering wheel movement. But yeah, just keep playing and you will definitely do better. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's have a look at this corner. Yeah, just alright, see you guys.